Hi, in-betweeners. We are in-between friends, Erin and Rebecca, and we are here to talk about everything. I want to say baby, but that's just limiting.
Yeah.
We're here to talk about life.
Yeah.
But today specifically baby, because we are revisiting the cloth diaper crusade that Erin was on prior. The crusade Erin was on during her pregnancy, and also through really their beginning infancy. And what that looks like now, because obviously, as your kids get older, her twins are now 9 months. Can you believe it? So crazy.
I can.
I know you can, but I just can't. It changes.
Yeah.
It totally changes. So
everything does, right?
Well, yeah.
All your ideals get thrown out the window once the hard work sets in.
Theory and practicality, two different things.
Absolutely.
So fill us in. What's going on? You use cloth diapers when? From what to what?
Well,
what age to what?
I'm going to tell you that, I used it from the very beginning when I got home.
Yeah.
That being said, and I think that most baby showers these days, they do a lot of raffles.
Yeah.
Bring disposable diapers and get entered in a raffle, etc., etc. So I did have a large stockpile of disposables that I was utilizing. So it really was I slowly integrated myself into utilizing cloth.
Which was great.
Which was great.
Yeah.
It was a great way to go about it because I think at those very beginning stages of being a mom, you got other things that you're focused on. You don't need to worry about how to work cloth diapers.
I was like, they're bigger fish to fry.
Right?
Keeping your child alive, number one.
Right, and figuring out how to, diaper a 6-pound ham with a, 8 feet wide cloth is not your biggest priority. So that being said, so I ushered myself into it slowly, and probably about 2.5 months, we were solely on cloth.
Okay.
They worked very well, even at its best.
Yeah.
Cloth diapers are never going to be as easy as disposables.
No.
And I mean, that just even seems dumb to explain to you because you're probably all just like, yeah, duh, that's why people don't do them anymore. But that was something new for me to realize, that it wasn't going to be that easy.
How many diapers were you going through in a day?
I was going through, I barely had enough to get through the day. And I probably have about 15 for each baby.
Jeez.
So I was really, from the beginning of your utilization of cloth diapers, you will notice that you go through more than you would with disposable.
Okay.
They just can't hold the amount that a disposable can. And once you really see what a disposable can, it makes perfect sense. These things are good for like 12 hours. And the amount that a child pees in 12 hours.
Oh, it's shocking.
It's shocking. So, these things hold so much stuff. That is not the case ever in the greatest scenario for a cloth.
Okay.
You just won't have that capability.
Okay.
Immediately, I gave up the ghost on them going to sleep in them. As far as nighttime sleep, extended sleep.
Okay.
That stopped probably 4 months in. I really didn't try that for very long because what I realized, again, if I'm telling you they can only pee in them twice, they're going to pee in that more than that. I was scheduling my babies so they were sleeping more at night. They were sleeping 12 hours at night. I don't want to the whole point of me having you sleep through the night is so I don't have to get up and change your diaper. Like, no offense, I don't want to be there for that. So I gave up the ghost. As they began to move around more, became mobile. I am changing them after every single use of it, whether it's a number 2 or a number 1. But it takes about 15 minutes total to undress, change 2 babies' diapers, dress them again, and be done with the whole scenario. Clean the cloth diaper out that you just utilized, and then wrap it up and put it in its laundry bin. Okay. So I don't want to do that every hour for 15 minutes.
No. And I think that you have weighed the
pros and cons.
Effort versus the time.
Yes.
Like you'd rather spend face-to-face time with your sons.
Yeah.
Surprise.
Oddly.
Than to be, not oddly,
yeah.
Lovingly, than to be beholden, I love that word that you always use, beholden to the cloth diaper regiment. Which, I'm sure there are people out there who will say, well, you don't have the right cloth diapers, you just need to buy the next, but I think that this is a good choice for you. What we're really highlighting in this, and using the cloth diapers as an example of, is that your ideals that you start out with is not necessarily what is going to work for you. And it's okay to change. Like, this is not how true are you to your parental commitments and ideals and yada yada. Nobody really cares, to be honest with you. Everybody cares. Are you and are your children, your spouse, happy, healthy, and thriving?
Yeah.
Yes. Your boys are thriving.
Yeah.
They're still doing well, regardless to disposable or cloth.
Yeah.
I mean, that sounds dumb to say, but I know that there are people out there who will argue differently.
Oh, of course, of course.
They're altered.
Yeah.
But that you're making the right decision for your family based upon what you think is important. And
Yeah.
I love that. And
Yeah.
I think that it's great. I think the key to parenting always will be flexibility.
Yeah. And that's what I found myself doing in this whole scenario is I haven't abandoned one thing either way and given into the other. I found what works for me.
Yep.
And it's a combo of both.
Yep.
And I'm very content with that. And it's
And
alleviated a lot of stress on my part.
And you do say that if you are at home, sometimes you will keep them in cloth diapers.
Oh, yeah. No.
If you're not going out.
Yeah, if we're not going out anywhere, there are times in the day where I know that they work and that it's sufficient and it will work well, and I'm very happy to have them to utilize in that manner. I still say it's a great way of avoiding, my boys have never gotten diaper rash. We don't ever deal with stuff like that because of it, and there are ways that I can make it work, but there are ways that don't work for our family, and that's what I'm very happy to find. I'm comfortable making that sacrifice and recognizing that's okay. It's not a big deal.
Hope this helped you. Jump over to our blog, www.inbetweenfriends.com, for a little more. And let us know what you think about cloth diapers. Did you find something maybe that worked past 6 or 7 months? Is there a product that you use or that you purchase that would help Erin if she so decided to go back to cloth diapers or not? And if not, yay, disposables where it's at. We hope you are well. We wish you the very best, especially in this upcoming season. And we hope that you take care.